Snell.
So we're going to be going to maybe Louisiana, and you have New Orleans, which has a crime problem. We'll straighten that out in about 2 weeks.
President Trump suggests his federal crime crackdown could expand to include New Orleans. Good evening, I'm John Snell.
And I'm Meg Gatto. Trump floated the idea of deploying the National Guard to the city, and he has Governor Landry's blessing.
But as Sabrina Wilson reports, some call it political theater designed to hurt Democratic-led cities.
That's right. The president's comments rubbed some the wrong way because violent crime is down in New Orleans. President Trump's comments about New Orleans came in the Oval Office this morning. Governor Landry says he will take Trump's help from New Orleans to Shreveport. Republican Senator Bill Cassidy of Louisiana issued a statement saying he supports Trump wanting to send the Guard to New Orleans. Hours earlier, during a press call I was on with Cassidy, he talked generally about having the National Guard in American cities. Meanwhile, Democratic Congressman Troy Carter of New Orleans says the National Guard is not needed in this city.
To militarize the city of New Orleans is not the answer. This appears to be more of a political statement coming to a democratically led city versus many cities across the country who are in fact in need of attention because of the crime in their community. Listen, no amount of crime is an acceptable amount of crime, but you have to acknowledge that violent crime is down in New Orleans under the leadership of this police chief and this police department.
Clearly, more boots on the ground, whether they are in military or they're police officers, decreases crime. Clearly. And that's what the president's intervention in Washington, D.C. has shown. That is not a long-term solution. Having National Guard stationed around the country is not a long-term solution. Aside from, apparently, federal courts are now saying that there are restrictions upon how the president can deploy the National Guard.
A Dillard University criminologist recommends the president do research before making statements on crime in New Orleans.
He's mentioned that we have a big crime problem. And if we see what's been going on in New Orleans the last couple of years, you can see our numbers have dropped significantly, particularly our homicide murder rates. We have seen the lowest number since the 60s.
Congressman Carter says creating a military zone that's not needed will cause greater problems in